gonna take crackerjack timing, Wang.
Total concentration. You ready, Jack?
I was born ready.
Welcome to the Deplorable Nation Weekly Update. It appears that the Democrats are not through campaigning for the White House. It has been close to 6 weeks since the election in which Donald Trump scored an upset victory over heavily favored Hillary Clinton to become the president-elect of the United States. Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign chairman said that President-elect Donald Trump's campaign may have colluded with the Russian government over hacked emails in an effort to swing the election. John Podesta said on NBC's Meet the Press, "What did Trump know, and when did he know it? Were they in touch with the Russians? I think those are still open questions, and that the electors have a right to know what the answers are, if the United States government has those answers before the election," end quote. Podesta also said that all of this points to the need for an independent investigation. Now don't forget, Mr. Podesta has some experience in dealing with Russia. Podesta owned 75,000 common share stocks in a Russian energy company and did not report that in a timely fashion. But it does not stop there. CIA Director John Brennan said via a memo there is strong consensus among himself, FBI Director James Comey, and Director of National Intelligence James Clapper on the scope, nature, and intent of Russian interference in our presidential election. Also, Representative Adam Schiff of California, the ranking Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee, said that intelligence officials have concrete evidence that Russian hackers were trying to help Trump win. Quote, "I do think there's a consensus among the top leadership in the intelligence community, not only of who was responsible, but why. And I think when the review is released by the administration within the next 2 or 3 weeks, I think the American people will see that," end quote. Again, the Democrats are blaming the Russians for their election failures, making a bunch of claims but not producing any evidence. Let me offer what I have seen post-election of maybe some fraud that did occur during the election. During the Jill Stein recount effort in Michigan, or what I call her plan for early retirement income, it was found that voting machines in more than 1/3 of all Detroit precincts registered more votes than they should have during last month's presidential election. Detailed reports from the Office of Wayne County Clerk of Courts show optical scanners at 248 of the city's 662 precincts, or 37%, tabulated more ballots than the number of voters tallied by workers in the poll books. Again, 37% of Detroit precincts registered more votes than voters during the election. If a judge would not have stopped the recount, it probably would have been worse. So in conclusion, we can say documented election fraud did happen. It was committed by our own state and local governments. Visit www.deplorable, then there's a hyphen, then nation.com for podcasts and other items that you may find interesting, entertaining, or otherwise. There are going to be podcasts, there's going to be some videos, there's going to be some news items that I find and I can post on there. So until next time, we'll see ya.
Take it easy. We're the good guys.
Well, that hit the spot.
As to the Army and Navy, the battles they have won. As to America's colors, the colors are never run.
The wings of liberty never lose.